Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I've been wanting to film for so long and I'm just so glad and excited that I've finally been able to do it. And Chloe, say hi, say hi. There's my puppy. I love her. She's probably gonna be sitting in my videos just because I think she's so cute. Yeah, I'm super excited that I'm able to finally film a makeup tutorial for you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Is this makeup look right here? It's super easy, no fuss, just like one eyeshadow, I swear. It's like two, maybe two, three eyeshadows, but that's it. It's super easy and I just hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So before I begin any makeup look, I'm gonna pin back my hair. Don't mind my big clip, can't find my little one. My holy grail moisturizer right now, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It is the best moisturizer I've ever used in my whole entire life. It makes any foundation application just look so much better. And then I do my eye cream, which is the Clinique Pep Start, which I really like because I do struggle with dark circles here and it just vanishes them quickly. After that, I start with my favorite primer. As you can tell, it's like halfway empty, but it's the Becca Backlit Priming Filter. This is the best primer if you want to look dewy and just beautiful. I like the look of looking like you're glowing from within, and this is just the perfect primer for that. So I'm gonna take a pump of that. I'm just gonna put that all over the face. How glowy my skin looks. And it's not like a shimmer, it's not like glitter or anything. It just gives your skin just like this beautiful, glowy look. And honestly, you could just go like this. Like if you were going to the beach or something, you could just put on this primer, put on some mascara, and obviously me put on some eyebrows. But yeah, I just worked that in really nicely and use that. So then sometimes if I feel like my pores are kind of accentuated here, which is where I struggle with pores, or like right here around my nose, I go in with the Porefessional primer by Benefit. This is like the best primer you could use for filling in any pores or any texture. It's the best. You can't go wrong with it. So I just put a little bit right where my problem areas are, and I like to do it after I use the glowy primer because I feel like it sets better before. So I'm gonna work that in. I like to press it kind of in, and whatever extra I just put on my chin and right here, anywhere in my T-zone. So yeah, so that's it for primer. Next, I'm gonna start with the new Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, SPF 15. It is the best foundation I've ever tried in my whole life. It looks like your skin, but better. And that's just whenever I use makeup, that's what I go for. I love the look of a natural, glowy looking skin that looks like skin. I hate feeling like I have makeup on my face, or if I look in a mirror, I can tell that I'm wearing foundation. I just don't like that look. And I just feel like this is just the perfect foundation for that. And I just think, you know, I'm 22 years old. I feel like I don't need like a full coverage foundation because I'm never gonna have 22-year-old skin ever again my whole life. So I'm like, I need to have some sort of foundation that looks natural and beautiful for a 22-year-old skin. So I'm just gonna go in this foundation right now. I take only like one pump of this, and I'm in the shade Warm Ivory, which is 1, and I believe there's 3 shades or 2 shades lighter than that. So I'm pretty surprised because I'm pretty pale right now because I live up north and it's pretty cold and I haven't seen the sun in about 5 months. So okay, so I'm gonna just put that, you know, I put little dots all over my face just like that, put it on my chin, put it on my nose, and I really don't like to put a lot. Actually, I didn't even take that much. I don't really like to put a lot on my forehead just because I have a lot of wrinkles on my forehead. So yeah, I'm gonna put that there. And so that's just how I do it. Then I go in and I use a beauty blender. Right now I'm using the Morphe sponge, and I really like it. It's really good. So you can just see, it just looks so beautiful and so dewy, and just, I love that. This is such a good foundation if you want to look like your skin but better. And it's supposedly like 16-hour wear or something like that, and I truly believe that. I've worn this all day long and my skin still looks amazing after that's done. I go in with my, of course, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everyone's holy grail, I know that. So I'm in the shade Light, and I don't really like to put on a lot of concealer. So I just put a little bit right here, a little bit right there, because that's just where my darkness is. I have a bunch of redness right around my nose. I don't know how to get rid of that. And I have a little couple of imperfections, and that's it. So then okay, so that's done. As you can see, my eyes, I don't like to put the concealer up there just because, I don't know, I don't feel like my eyeshadow works with that. I use a powder to set my under eyes, and I've really been loving this Patrick Star powder from MAC. It's just so good. I love the Laura Mercier powder, but it just, I feel like it does have a white cast. Like, no matter how light I put it on my face, like, I just feel like the flashback is so real. But this, what's good about it is that it's like has a pink undertone. I don't know if you can really, but it's so good. And you know, a little goes a long way, that's for sure. And so I do only powder under my eyes. I don't like to powder my face. I know that sounds really crazy, but I have normal skin basically. I don't feel like I have oily skin. I don't feel like I have dry skin. I just feel like I have normal skin. So but I feel like, you know, a good foundation, I don't feel like you need to set it. I just feel like it sets itself kind of. Like this Bobbi Brown one is already set, and it's just so good. And it lasts all day. Sometimes I do sit right here, I'm not gonna lie. And right here. But you know, the only place I do feel like I need to set is under my eye, just because concealer does crease. No matter what kind of concealer, I don't care if it claims it doesn't crease, whatever, it does crease. So that's why I do set my under eye, and this is like the perfect powder to do that. So before I do my eyebrows, I go in, which is basically almost used, as you can tell because it's been loved, but this Smashbox 24-hour primer. It is so good. Your eyeshadow will literally be on your eyes for 24 hours. I'm not even kidding. Probably more if you really wanted it to. It does need to set and dry, because if you don't let it set for at least a couple seconds, you go in with some eyeshadow and it will look a hot mess. So before I ever do my my eyebrows, I always go in with this first, and literally a little bit goes a long way. You don't even need that much. This is literally as much as I use, and so then I put, that's probably even too much. So now that, while that sets, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna do them off camera because I think everyone is over seeing anybody doing their eyebrows. It's really boring. But I use the Goof Proof brow pencil. This is just so good, and I'm in the color 2. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be right back. So eyebrows are done. I always think people look like crazy people when they come back when they're done with doing their eyebrows off camera, because now they have eyebrows on and they look more alive, especially me because I don't have any eyebrows. But so now that my my primer is not sticky anymore, it's basically dry, I'm gonna go in with the first shadow that I'm gonna be using, and I hate to even use this palette because you can't get it anymore, but I'm not kidding. This is my holy grail palette. It is so good, and it's by Tarte. It's the Maneater palette, and you can see it has definitely been loved on. But this is just such a good palette. I take it everywhere with me. It's so good for traveling. It has any color you would ever possibly want, and it's so good. So yeah, I'm sorry. So you can't get any more, but I'm sure, you know, these colors are pretty universal and you can find them in palettes that you do have laying around. So first color I am going to go in with is the Meow color, which is just a white color basically, and I'm going to put that all over my lid using the MAC 242 brush. That's it. So the next color I'm gonna use in this palette is this color right here. It's called Purr. This is, I feel like, for my eye color, this color is truly like a magical color for my eyes. They make them pop, they make them look really blue or really green, whatever they're feeling like doing that day, but it's such a good color. It's like this pink, like a pink orangey kind of color. It's just really good. So we're gonna put that all over just the lid, no higher than the lid, and it's I'm gonna be using the MAC 239 brush. This is such a good brush. I love this brush, especially for putting on shadow all over the lid. So we're gonna do that. Put the white on first, just because, you know, it's gonna make this color go on so much smoother and nicer, and just helps me blend it out really well. So I'm gonna do it like that, kind of blunt. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. You'll be fine. So now I'm gonna go into this side and do the same thing. Done. I'm telling you, this eyeshadow look is gonna be so easy. Then, to blend out the edges, I'm gonna go in with my MAC 224 brush. This is such a good blending brush. I love this brush. And go in with the same color, Purr. I'm gonna take it on here, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna blend out the edges. So, just because this brush is so much easier to smooth out any edges and make it look really seamless and pretty. So just like that. Super smooth. And see, it's kind of already looking like it's like going out. Super pretty. I'm gonna go in with a little more of it, and I'm just gonna keep blending it out till I'm at a desired, you know, smoothness. So that one's good. You can tell the difference, you know, you can already see like this one's way more airbrushed looking and pretty, and this one's really blunt and like ugly. Don't walk out your house like that. Don't do it. So, unless you like it, I mean, do you, boo. But then I'm gonna go with this side and blend it all out. I don't know what it is about this color, but it just looks like you're wearing 5 different eyeshadows. I don't know, it's just super dimensional, and you can look like you have a crease. It looks like you have a crease color, you know, just looks so dimensional and super pretty, and you know, it feathers out into this pretty brown color, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just super pretty. That's it. Super easy. And then I'm gonna go back in with my 242 MAC brush. But I am gonna switch palettes, and then I'm gonna go use the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is such a good palette too. And you know, you can find the color that I'm using easily in this palette. It just has every color you could ever need. But this, for highlighting the brow bone and for your inner corner, is just the best color, and I use it almost every single time I use my makeup. And it's just the best. So I'm gonna go in like that. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. Can you see that? It's so good. So good. Does a huge difference, I think. I can't go out the house without highlighting my brow bone. And oh, every time I do it, I just fall in love with it. It's so good. So good. And then I do my inner corner. I kind of like it dramatic. I don't know. Like I like looking, I think it's just because I do like looking highlighty and dewy. I just like to do it a little dramatically. I think. I'm gonna go overboard. All right, so now I'm gonna take this Morphe pencil brush, and it doesn't have a number on it, which drives me nuts, but it's in the new little brush kit. It's called like Slay, I think that's what it's called, and it comes with like 6 different brushes for like $18. It's amazing, amazing. And I'm gonna use this for my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with actually a different color now. I'm gonna use Saucy, this color right here. It's so pretty for the lower lash line. I love it. And I'm gonna go in and just buff that in really nicely underneath. I like to deepen up the lower lash line a little bit. And it looks really pretty. Just like that. Kind of blend it out a little more. You don't want it to be too abrupt of a line. Just like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Love this color. Do the same to this eye. That's it. Super simple, super easy, and it looks like you've done a lot of work to your eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner, which is the best eyeliner, I swear, of all time. I can't get away from it. It's called the Maybelline Stiletto liquid eyeliner. So good. So now I'm gonna go in and do a winged eyeliner. Just so easy. And I don't like doing like a dramatic wing. I feel like I like baby wings. I think baby wings are super cute and flirty, and they look really nice and natural. They just go with your natural eye shape, so can't talk when I do this. This eyeliner is just so black. It goes on top of every eyeshadow, like every sparkly eyeshadow, no matter what eyeshadow you use. Fix this up. Done. Super easy. Then, before I apply falsies, I go in with some mascara, and I've been really loving this $4 mascara from Ulta. It's so good. It's the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara, and I'm not kidding. It's really good. For $4, like, you really can't go wrong with it. And so before I apply any falsies, I like to put on some mascara. Just like that. Nothing crazy. I don't go in with like 20 coats of mascara, because then you know, because falsies, you know, don't look like they have mascara on them. They're just black. So I don't really like to go with a heavy hand of mascara, because I don't want to be able to see the difference between my eyelashes and my fake eyelashes. So, and I don't like putting on my eyelashes and then mascara, because I like to reuse my eyelashes. So yeah, I like to do mascara like all up in your business. I like to do mascara first, and then I like to put my false lashes on. So then I go in with the bottom. This is really good for the bottom eyelashes because it's kind of small. It just gives a lot of volume. I have really long eyelashes on the bottom, and I don't like to make them look that long, because then they just look really spidery. But you can already see this mascara is just so good. It's so black. I love it. Now, I'm gonna go in with my false lashes. I'm using the Ardell Wispies and the Demi Wispies, and they're just the best eyelashes to use when you want to have like a super natural, flirty, you know, looking eye. And I love it for every day. You know, you don't want to use crazy false lashes every day. I'm going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispy eyelashes. I don't have the cover anymore of them, but this is them. They're just so good and so flirty and so wispy, and they just look really natural, and they do look like your eyelashes. Well, at least for me, because I do myself have really long eyelashes, so they just mix really well with my eyelashes. You don't have to even use these. You can just, with this look, you can just put on your mascara and just go like this. I feel like it's really pretty. I put more mascara on, of course, but you know, you do whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you like to do, you know. And so I like false lashes. I am putting on glue. I really just like the look. False lashes, like once you go lashes, you don't go back. It's just the sad truth. So I'm gonna let those sit for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna put them on, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that the eyelashes are on, just see they're just super pretty, and they're kind of dramatic. Not gonna lie, they're a little dramatic, but you'll be fine. They're really pretty, and I just think it just goes so well with this makeup look. So now we're gonna finish the face because I'm looking pretty flat right now. But first I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer of all time, and this is pretty pricey, but it's the Chanel Soleil de Tan de Chanel. I can't even say this, but it's just so good. It's like a cream bronzer, and it's kind of like doing like a cream contour kind of, but it just gives you like a really pretty natural bronzy look. And so I go in with this Real Techniques stippling brush. It's really good for this. I really like it. And so I just go in. I've had this thing, I'm not kidding, for a year, and I've barely put a dent in it. It's just, it'll last you forever. It's kind of expensive, but it'll last you forever. I'm gonna kind of zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, it just gives you a hint of bronze, and it just gives your skin some more depth and not look so flat after you put on foundation. So that's that. And then when I'm really, you know, feeling myself like today, and I keep messing with this clip, I'm just gonna take it out. It's done. We're not gonna use it anymore. So whenever I really feel like going a little extra, because most of the time I'll just leave it at that with that bronzer and just go about my day, but sometimes I do add more bronzer, and this is the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder and Golden Light in one. This is such a good bronzer, and I put it on this Real Techniques blush brush. I really like this brush for bronzer. So I just go where I would on top of that, and it just, you know, it kind of like deepens it up, and I think it looks super pretty. And like that. I'm a little heavy there, but that's okay. We'll buff it out. And then put it on your forehead. Buff it out. Put it down your nose again. Just like that. Super simple. Not fussy at all. I think you'll learn I'm not that fussy when it comes to makeup. And so next, I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown blush in Pretty Pink. They're blushes. I'm not kidding. She has some of the best blushes. And yes, this blush color is super scary at first. It's like super intimidating, but it's the prettiest pink. Like, you know, the name speaks for itself. But it's just the prettiest flush of color, especially I feel like for my skin tone, because I'm pretty pale. It's just so good, and you just cannot go wrong with it. And I'm going to use this brush, and I'm not going to lie, I have no idea where it's from. We can't joke ourselves. Everyone has one of those brushes that you have no idea where you got it from, but it's one that you use every single day. And this is one that I use every single day. And for blush, I'm just gonna tap a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I just go on my cheeks. Just where I want, you know, the pink color. Just, oh, can you see that? So pretty. I love it. You can just tell. It just gives you a super flirty, pretty, everyday kind of blush of color. I love that color. So good. Highly recommend it. You need to check it out. So then next, my favorite step, and I feel like it's everyone's favorite step now. I feel like I don't think this trend is ever going to go away because it's just so good, and your skin just looks glowy and dewy and pretty. And after you use certain highlighters. There's some highlighters that I just cannot stand. I don't like looking too like, you know, like I'm going to a club. That's just not my favorite thing. But I do like a highlighter that does make it look like your skin is glowing from within and doesn't emphasize any texture, and you know, it just is super pretty. And this one is so good. This is the Casey Holmes Smashbox Spotlight Palette in Pearl, and it's just, I'm not kidding, it is the prettiest shades ever. And I mix all three of them just like that. I go like that, tap it off. I use the end of this brush as my highlighter thing. I really like it. So good. So good. I'm gonna go a little more because why not? Why not? And I feel like this highlighter, you can never make it look too much. You just feel like it always looks so good. Put this on the tip of your nose. I love that look. I think it's so cute for your nose to be really shiny right here. I think that's super cute. And then I take it on my finger just because I like how it kind of gives it more intense, and I put it on my Cupid's bow, kind of like that. So good. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about using your finger when doing the Cupid's bow that it makes it look so much better. Kind of looks crazy right now because I don't have anything on my lips, but so good. So yeah, so then now before I do my lips, I like to set my face. I know that sounds really weird, but I just do. So I use, and I've been loving using the MAC Prep and Prime. So good for setting your face, especially if you're going for that dewy look like I am. So I'm gonna spray it all over my face. Just like that. Now you look really dewy. And this trick I learned from, I can't even remember where I learned it from, but after I spray, I take my dampened beauty blender from earlier and I just pounce in the setting spray into my skin. And I'm not kidding, when you do that, it just makes the world of difference. Like, your makeup will last all day. You'll look super pretty, super dewy, and just, you see that? I love it. Love looking dewy. Nothing more. I used to love looking matte and ugly and orange, and I mean, if that's what you like, you do you. But that's just not my thing anymore. I love it. So, there's that. Now, for the lips. This is something that I used to hate doing, but now I can't live without doing it, and it's lip lining. And this is the best lip liner for beginners. I feel like it matches everyone's skin tone. It's just so good, and it's the MAC lip liner in Whirl. Such a good color. I'm gonna lip line my lips. Lip line my lips. I'm gonna line my lips. I don't know. So, and I don't like to overline my lips. Just do the natural lip. Go like that. It's not easy. You have to definitely get the hang of doing this. But once you know, it's really easy. So I'm gonna line my lips like this. Looks crazy. And then I kind of go like fill in where my Cupid's bow is, like right there. I like to fill that in, and then I like to fill it in right here a little. And then right here, like, kind of like shadowing your lips. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I think it does. So that's that. And then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk. Such a good lipstick. And I just go in. It's like my perfect color. I'm not kidding. It's so good. I think this is a matte one, but I don't even feel like it looks matte. I just feel like it looks really pretty and satin kind of in a way. But then that's not it. I love my glossy lip because, you know, kind of think it goes in with the dewy theme that we're having here. And I've been using the Patrick Star lip gloss in, I think it's Lip Glass. Yeah, they're the lip gloss in She Better Work. So good. So, and I don't like to put it all over my lip. I like to just enhance my lips, like right in the middle, kind of like that. And then right here. I'm weird. Super not fussy, but I guess a little fussy. But you see, it just gives it kind of like a dimension, and I think it's super pretty. So yeah, so that's the makeup look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if you have anything you'd want me to do, show you, any makeup look, I would love to do it. Just let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, please. It would mean so much to me, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye, guys. Excuse my weird faces that I'm making. I feel like, you know, if people aren't making weird faces on YouTube when they're doing their makeup, they're lying to you. They are lying to you. Especially when they do mascara. Not one person I know does their mascara with their mouth closed. You know, I love the Laura Mercier powder. I love the can't talk. I love the Laura Mercier because I'm cheap and don't want to keep spending money on eyelashes. But, you know, nothing to it. It's just not